Welcome to the Golden Self Solus Project, the Solus Project Golden Self. This is me, I'm at the obelisk, remember here? We were here not too long ago. I came back to double check that I actually picked up the thing, because the amount of secrets didn't seem to change or something when I went back down into the cave. Or so I thought. Anyway, I came back in here, look, I found this thing, mechanism, can be activated. I didn't see this before, so I activated it. And now, nothing. I don't know. There's my little teleporter disc, which I can do nothing with. No, but like, what the heck just happened? Number of secrets didn't go up. I'm really confused. This music reminds me a lot of Majora's Mask, like when you're very low on time. The last 6 hours of it or something. Oh shit. Whoa, buddy. Not a good place to be for this. We'll just have to hope we don't get blown up and see what happens if we do. Whoa, look at that. It's a tornado too. That's great. Is it? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Tell you what, we'll run for it. This is kind of shelter, actually. I think that one is over. Well, I'm gonna, I was doing some off-camera exploration too. But basically what I'm thinking is, we've seen a lot of stuff in this area and in the cave. And we've done a lot of things. We haven't done everything, but I'm not going to get too hung up looking for every single secret. Because it's just, after a while, it's just disappointment after disappointment. Now, we did just find something, but it didn't seem to do anything for me at the current time. That said, I did also find another secret down in the cave that I haven't picked up yet because I want to show it to you guys. And that's about it. I found those two things, and that's it. I think I'm gonna maybe make sure that I have enough food before I go back down, and then we're gonna proceed to the next thing, so we can finally just kind of move on with this game. You know, my usual playstyle is very easygoing, and I look for secrets to a point, then I get tired of it, and I look for the next thing to do. And the next thing to do right now is definitely to proceed. But I'm gonna, you know, still try and be as observant as possible on the way back, as I'm doing right now. I came from that way, so I'm gonna go back by this way. Just carrying on doing this last lap to make sure that I didn't miss anything obvious, like for example that mechanism thing. You know, it might actually be safer to go this way than to go along that way. From here, it kind of looks like this is a shorter distance to swim. Well, actually, maybe not. It's hard to say. Definitely at low tide, that's safer over there. But let's see if we can, how far we can get this from here. Oh, not even close to that island. Not even nearly. Well, you can tell. Is wind affected, I wonder? I don't know how far that went. Well, we can just go to it, I guess. We'll be underwater, but we can swim up like so. And now, simply proceed to the little island deal. Would have been smarter to maybe get the thing onto the little island deal. But that doesn't really matter. We dry off so quickly. 9.9 times. Look, we're dry. Done. No more temperature drop. And it's quite hot out anyway. So, let's go with the light crystal, I guess. It's warmer, but you can see the light crystal does affect temperature. See? And the drying rate and the humidity as well. So, it's still a pretty good deal for those times when you don't want a torch, but maybe you want a bit of warmth. Alright, let's just do this. I'm pretty sure this is all walkable at low tide, but anyway. We can get pretty far from this method, and then we can just get over to here. Look at this, you can actually see quite a bit down here now, in the daylight. Wow, this is like a revelation. Oh, you know what else I forgot? I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown. There's one thing else I forgot. I'm gonna also turn up the brightness on the game in general. It seems like YouTube lowers the brightness from what I have. So I'm gonna make it a little brighter than what I would normally like. And it'll make everything a bit easier to see. Hopefully, except for when it's really bright. It might be a little too much. There's some things that just aren't even rendering, it's too bright. Check this out. This would be great if I actually had, you know, if it actually reflected what I would be seeing on YouTube. This is to let you tell, like, what do you want true black to be, what do you want true white to be, and so on. If you get up to here, they all start running together and stop being distinct. At least for me. I'm having to lean in to kind of see, to make sure I have all the... So right about here, everything is... I'd go with... Here. Fascinating. I'm sure that was a pleasure to watch. Let's carry on. Swimming underwater. Let's get our light crystal out. I want to be careful not to accidentally get a torch. Ah! I drowned. Undrowned. Quite a nice day for swimming. What if there's something down here? I mean, this is obviously where you would put something. I'm gonna drown. I'm not gonna freeze it to 1 degrees. It does seem to maybe be getting later. Or is it getting lighter? I don't know. I think later. I think they go down deeper here. Is it just that shallow, I guess? Yeah, I guess so. Swimming for sport. Let's get back to the shore before we, you know, exhaust ourselves or something. Get caught in the storm. Can't seem to swim down lower for some reason right now. Is it the light crystal? No. That was weird. Oh, was it because I was running? No. Or fast swimming or whatever it is. Maintenance A. Right? Right. Nice to see they still speak English in the future. I guess. I don't know if that's nice or not, actually. It's a weird reality to be that far in the future and have such recognizable English language. Oh. It's less than 200 years, okay? Like, I get you. It's not, you know, the 19th century wasn't that long ago. But a lot of people really are not capable of understanding how they're spoken, especially, no, all kinds of, especially dialects, including upper class. Anyway, but also including lower class. I'm like really not finding a beach, but I am finding like more. Is it the current that's keeping me up? No, it doesn't seem to be any current because when I stop moving, I stop moving. Go on. Sounds like could be an earthquake. I believe we've had earthquakes where in the water where we feel it in the water. I think it's getting dark. Go back to the main beach. I found that jumping does sometimes help to get out of the water, but not always. It's funny how we just sort of just stayed in the first 2 areas of the game, you know, for all these videos. It's definitely a different way of doing it. Alright. How dry are we? See, we're already dry. Done. Well, we're gonna have to find a place to stop for the night. And then I'm also going to, I guess, just head straight for the next cave. Or for the cave and then just move on to the next area. You know, there's still many more things to discover about the gameplay, like how to use the climbing rope and how to, we'll probably eventually get the ability to like start our own fires, like with a match. And that kind of thing. And it can't be tethered to this rocket engine, I don't think. I'm just checking everything out again. See, over there is where probably another secret would be good. But in fact, that just takes you back to where the starting area is. So, unless there's something on top of these rocks, but I think I've been up there already. Yeah, I'll just walk around. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely more secrets. We know that there are. But in terms of these 7 items, I think I've got them all. I think I got them all. We looked everywhere. We should probably double check on that boot. But I'm pretty sure I got that too.
Reminder, mission objective. Reestablishing satellite uplink, highest priority.
I think the highest priority is continued survival of me. I'm in charge. Wilson. Why'd they give Wilson's woman's voice? I don't know. Oh hey, the glow stick. Yeah, because for some reason I marked this spot. Oh, check this out! The mechanism opened this up. Oh baby. Oh baby. What a revelation. There's a whole other thing in here. There's like, oh my god, what is all this? Ooh, big. What are these things called? Ammonite. Imagine me just rubbing my head up against it right now. Alright, and then a little tube. Can we crawl through it? Can we get all the way through? Can we get all? Oh. It makes sense that it would be segmented into the different air compartments. These were once very large animals. Look at these things. These are not natural formations. These are, you know, like cephalopods, like snails. These are giant snails. As a matter of fact, they may not have been underwater creatures at all. They may be giant land snails. I don't know that such a thing is anatomically possible, but neither perhaps did the game developers. I'm kind of lost in here already. Let's get back to a recognizable starting point and pick up that glow stick, because I think I'm going to want to use that glow stick as a marker. I don't have any beacons with me, I don't believe. No. Don't have a ton of food, a ton of calories, but that's because I spent all that time exploring inside and I haven't had to eat once since then. Let's pick up the glow stick. Thank you. Very helpful as a kind of area marker. Alright, where's the giant snail shells? Okay. Okay. Right here is the first fork. Let's drop the glow stick right here. Okay. And then going to the right, it's actually an island. Okay, then let's go back for the glow stick. Okay. Then let's go back over to here and do the same technique. This idea being that maybe I can see the glow stick from a distance, so that if I'm coming around this and it turns out that this is an island, I'll know that I've made a loop. So now, giant snails, or ammonites perhaps. There's nothing in here, evidently. A dead end. A dead end it would seem. Now I have to keep an eye out for, see, I don't remember what that wall looked like before. But I do remember thinking it was suspicious, sort of, like that spot was suspicious. Let's grab the glow stick. And then go to the next split. Which may be right here. Let's just drop it right on top of this rock here at the highest point, I guess. Because then you can see it from further away, perhaps. And we'll try this one first. Looks a little more obscure. May not be the main one. Seems like a dead end. There's quite a bit of interior here, it seems. Quite a bit of interior in this rock. I wonder if there are living examples of these giant snails. Or ammonites. Ammonites are not really just snails. They're kind of like squid with shells. Come on. Here we go. Squid with snail shells. Ooh, another thing that has to be unlocked. Uh-oh. You better not have made me come all this way only to say, oh, the other mechanism is elsewhere. Princess is in another castle. Let me just look around this real quick just to make sure I've covered all the walls. Okay, there better be a little thing to open this right around here. Come on now. Oh, man. But perhaps... No. These ancient jerks? Where did they hide the other mechanism deal? I think I can drop this and it'll be alright. Yeah. Ancient jerks. Also, this imbecile avatar man, why can't he simply pick up the thing and drop it through the hole? Alright, well, I guess we can warp back there if we want later on. By using the teleporter. I wonder if there's a range limit on it actually. This might be a good way to test it. Go all the way back to the entrance, all the way back down to the bottom of the cave, and see if I can still come back, I guess. If it would still, I don't think it would actually come back, but. So that's also a dead end, right? Like we made sure. I feel like we really made sure that everything is a dead end. That isn't where we just were. Look, our footprints were here too. And follow our way out with them. I always forget about my footprints. Okay. So it turns out also some of the water down there in the cave was tidal. I like how she echoes in here. And that I didn't realize that. But so be it. It was perfectly swimmable as well. They gave you the tools to do so. Ooh, it's snowing. Now, you know what's cool? What I realized is that when it snows, it actually creates a snow effect. You see? It's very subtle, but there's a light snow effect on the plants and the rocks. And it's also, for sure, on the landscape. Like earlier, all of these rocks were red. Like the tops of them were red. But now they're white. And I also believe it causes you to slip more easily on slopes. And I can't prove it. But that's my experience. I don't know. I didn't really slip on that. But you know how sometimes when you go on a slope, it seems like it would be perfectly reasonable, and you slip? Well, I think that might have something to do with the moisture in the air, whether it's raining or snowing. That would be an excellent depth of simulation if they went that far. And perfectly logical. Oh, let's make sure to stock on food before we get down there. We are pretty stocked on food. I guess we'll leave it.
Starvation imminent.
I guess we'll eat it actually. We'll drop the torch for a minute. Well, we'll drop the light crystal for a minute. Eat this. Just on the off chance the torch goes out in the snow. Pick up the torch. Oh, do the same routine here. Eat it. Very tasty. Pick up the torch. And away we go. There's also more of those superfoods around, you know, on the way as well. I don't know. We'll find them. It's always in a mysterious spot. One of them was supposed to be like around here somewhere or something, but who really knows? These guys usually also have some foods. I just saw it, yeah. Crystal. It's quite cold. This is a little risky the way I'm doing this. Eat it. Torch it. The way. Get down to that nice warm cave. It looks snowed upon, right? It's quite good. Don't know how these sort of dry plants survive in this climate, but hey, you know, I'm not a xenobiologist. What about that other one? Is it still here, or did I ever take it? Food. No, don't see it. So we get on with our lives, everybody. Although there's that other mechanism somewhere in the world, but for now, let's get on with our lives. It's quite cold. Also, getting warmer as we go down, which is nice. 4 secrets left. It was saying 5. Didn't it say 3 for a while? So this is why I kind of went back to look around. It said 3 earlier, didn't it? Or was that the cave? In the cave, how many secrets are left? Does it say 6? I'm really confused. I feel like we had it down to 3. Whatever. Let's just move on. I think I'm kind of sick of that area. Personally, I've been kind of putting off recording this stuff because of just the sheer, like, disappointment of looking everywhere and not finding anything, and doing that on camera especially. Let's fill up one of our bottle. This last bottle is here. Okay. I think that did it. Yes. We are 16 out of 16 in our inventory. But yeah, I went through the cave. Oh, down here is, by the way, where one of these bottomless pit here, seemingly bottomless. Right down here is this thing, the Relic of Nourishment, so I can cross that one off my list. Well, as soon as I bother to actually pick it up. Gotcha. Alright, so that just leaves a Relic of Night, a Relic of Aqua, and 4 artifacts. I feel like I did get the Relic of Night already, possibly. But I don't know. I do not know for certain. Now, this just leads out. You can actually hop all the way out. You can walk all the way out from here without having to use a teleporter at all. It probably uses less calories to use a teleporter, but everybody needs a good workout every now and then, I think. Go up. And here we are. Moving right along. And it just takes you right back up to this Hall of the Illuminated type deal. I believe... Where's our beacon at? Where is our beacon? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, I believe we go this way to get down further into the depths. Now, you know, I'm thinking, oh, what about mechanisms? There's got to be mechanisms. Hidden mechanisms and hidden walls that turn into doors. That's other such things. Following directly toward the thing is probably not a good idea. Oh yeah, the cold room. That's important. Gotta go through the cold room and follow the little rock erected figure character man. Are there any passageways off of this room? This room is just so suspicious. Anything in the ceiling? I can note about this weird stringy ice stuff, whatever it is. Like crystal react with something. No? I don't know, I'm looking for something, even a mystical explanation. Like crystal? Does light crystal react with the eggs, perhaps? No. The eggs don't really look like they animate. Carry on, straight down. And that water up ahead, you remember the water is apparently tidal. You can actually see it in the cross pool of tidal water and continue investigation. We did it once before, and then I think that save got lost. We can save here, apparently. Done. Because why not? And is there anything up here? I feel like I did this already. But then again, it's all very familiar looking anyway. And here I am doing it again. Getting my hopes up. When in the end, there's just going to be surprise miracles. I don't see anything interesting or useful here. Well, is that where we came? Or did we come from over there? Can't tell. Is it all the same? Probably all the same. See. This is not to get us anywhere at all. These things happen. It's just part of the game. Ah! Light it. Light that sucker. Yeah, baby. I don't think they ever burn out either. Do they? Can relight torches. Yeah, if they can relight torches, I don't think they ever burn out. Maybe that's all it is. Like, maybe we don't learn how to start a fire ever, we just learn how to carry on this one fire all the way through the entire game. That would be sensible. And very realistic, too. Alright, here's the pool of tidal water, but it seems to be at a low ebb. Perhaps. Let's switch to light crystal. Don't see anything. Oh, it's very low. A very low ebb. Very cool. Wait, so is there anything to see down here? There could be a secret down here. Very easily. Because they get special attention to point out that this pool is tidal. I wonder how long it takes to fill up. Some science could be done on this cave pool. Most definitely. Well, we've already been up there swimming. In fact, maybe you're better off swimming, because then you can have access perhaps to other areas that you wouldn't have crawling through the muck at the bottom. Like a worm. That's all I am. A worm in the ground. That's how it feels to be on an hostile alien world. Possibly trying to kill us. Possibly trying to kill ourselves. Okay, here we are, back at gates. Back at the money we can't take. Could be useful, but no. Not in this game. Don't need the water, ever. Another mechanism that has already been activated. Now I'm like big on the search for mechanisms. Light the fire? Because why not? There's a little fire pit for it. And move right along, I guess. I know that this is not the way forward, but what's down here again? I think it's just another, oh wait, we ended up back where we were, right? Pretty sure, yeah. Or is it?
Operator went.
Pretty sure it is. Well, it is deeper though. Maybe we haven't been here. That's the end of this episode. I don't know if we've been here or not. I know the tides probably don't move that quickly. So this probably isn't where we just were. But then, where is it? And my timer just went off, so the end of the episode. Just where does this come out exactly? Tilt the torch. Right where we were already, right? Where the save thing is? Yeah. We were here. Drying is so fast. What's our drying rate thing? Is that like on here? No. Oh, Deno acid. That's why. Dry faster. We have a perk for that apparently. Well, I just saved here at the save thing. I don't feel that guilty about ending without saving again. Or not here, but wherever it was. Let's say it was a save thing. So I'll just probably end right there for now, and actually maybe I'll just do another recording after this. So I'll see you then. And by the way, please like, comment, and subscribe if you think I deserve it. Bye bye.